Hi everyone, we have the very last Advent picture to do. I'm quite excited to do the last one in a way because it's rather nice to have that feeling of completeness and finishing, but so sad because it's been such a fantastic page to colour. I have absolutely enjoyed every single bit. So dark red. I'm going to start with the holly berries. So yes, mixed feelings with this one. But I think this cute little heart is really lovely. I'm trying to fade my dark red a little bit, so I want it more intense at the bottom and less at the top. And I'm going to use a second red to finish them off. There we go. Yeah, I think the deep scarlet red is probably the next sort of tone to use. You would laugh if you could see my page panned out. This corner of paper is really bendy, curling up, and in fact the whole page is, I've printed it only on copy paper, and although I'm feeling quite happy with how it's colouring on, it's curled up, so I've got loads of things resting all over the pages to try and stop it curling up. Right. Holly. Now we call it coloured holly 3 times already, so I'm trying to wonder whether to do it a bit differently, do it the same. I think I'll just do it in a way that pleases me. I'm gonna sneeze. Hang on, I'll think about it while I'm sneezing. Ooh, that's better. We just had the most exciting post. I mean, it is early. Oh, I've got my pencil sharpener on my page and I'm going to move it. This is the permanent green. I'm going to start my holly with this. Yeah, we've had so many letters today. It's not Christmas Eve recording this. There's no post on Christmas Eve because it's a Sunday. But so my husband had a letter from Amazon with a card in it. I don't know what that is, whether it's just some sort of junk mail or whether he's been sent an Amazon gift card. I've got no idea. My sons both got their A-level certificates from the looks of it, a sort of cardboard envelope with their college name on. So that was interesting. Then my one son, this is the chromium green opaque. I'm going to go around the edge of the holly with this. My one son got a letter from the DVLA, which is the place that issues driving licenses. He's been applying for his, which had nothing, which just had lots of letters in. I wasn't feeling it, honestly. But he also got another letter from Wales, which is where the DVLA is, with what felt like a card in it. So I don't know whether he's been issued with his driving licence. He's been waiting and waiting. When did we start the application process? Probably June, and it's late November. But they've had to write to his doctor and stuff because he's got a medical condition. They have to check that he's suitable for driving and all that sort of thing. Anyway, so that has possibly arrived, and I got a book to review. So that review, I'm sort of thinking probably the 1st of December that will go out. So you would have seen that if you were interested already. But so yeah, all very exciting post today. I knew the book was coming because they had sent me a message. The post office had sent me a message because they come from France, this particular one. I get a little notice saying it's on its way. Right, what about this background? What do we do? Do we do it just red and green like Christmassy? Do we add in gold? I think let's do some gold ribbons. The hanger and the ribbon, let's do those in gold and then think about the rest. So burnt umber to start with. Just putting my tablet on in case my boys are messaging me, but they're not, they shouldn't be, they're in class. Although one sent me a message earlier to tell me he got to uni, which is nice. I do a bit there as well. This one would do a bit here and here and there. Okay, then we'll go to, what should we do next? We use the raw umber, I think. I mix it up a bit sometimes, different browns. So we're just extending that dark brown area a bit. We need to leave some space for our green gold. Put a bit on there now. This needs to be sharp. I think it's sharp enough. Green gold. Excuse me, sniffing away. Oh, I've got to think of a background. It's so tricky, thinking of all the different background colours. I think that's been the hardest bit of this page. And colouring Christmas things is always fun. There's nothing hard about that, but the backgrounds. Right. I am thinking, yes, I'm going to stick with reds and greens. So I'm going to take my really dark red. This is the middle cadmium red. And I'm going to colour the top of this heart here with this one. I'm just going to do it plain because I'm thinking fabric, patchwork fabric. That's so it might be a little dark on the edges if it's sort of stuffed. It might be like a flat felt thing. It might not be stuffed anyway. It's a very pretty tree ornament, I think. Or, you know, you could hang it off a picture on the wall. That sort of thing. There we go. Now the green, the dots are going to be green. Whoops. Oh, noisy pencil sharpness, scraping away. I'm going to use the leaf green for the dots. I could stick with the same colour, same shades, but no. Let's mix it up a little bit. So behind this holly, I'm going to do a green. I could do a pale. Yeah, I'm going to use a light green. I'll try it. If it doesn't work, I can go over it and darken it a bit. But I think it might be look a bit different. It is quite pale, isn't it? And small. Such a small green. There are smaller pencils though. I'm wondering if any of you are actually going to have time to watch this video today or to do any colouring. For me, Christmas Eve is always so busy. I'm going to do another layer. I'm going to sharpen it actually, then do another layer. I'm usually, what do I do on Christmas Eve? I usually do it clean. I usually like to have the house clean on Christmas Eve. I do my cleaning on a Sunday anyway, so that would be something I'd be doing. I usually like to have a little walk into town to, I don't know, I like to do that. Just to sort of see people, wish them Merry Christmas and pop in shops and just have a bit of fun. I don't know if there'll be any shops open on Christmas Eve this year, so being a Sunday. I've got these sort of scrapey bits of green. That's where I've got a flaw in my pencil. It's really unusual to have that with Polychromos, but it does happen from time to time. So that's a little bit annoying. There's nothing I can do about that unless I go over it in a darker colour, but I don't want to do that. Now we need red here. I think I'm going to use, let's use the pale geranium lake. I'll show it to you, but it's not a lot of point. Because it's going to be significantly lighter than the berries there. Yeah, and I also, I always make my main course for Christmas dinner because I tend to have I'm going to make a bean bake, and so it takes a bit of making. I make it in advance and then just warm it up on the day, so it's easier. So I'll be making that, and also I might make some gravy, some vegetarian gravy, for me, and then anyone else who wants it can have it. And in fact, the ingredients from the bean bake, because I put a bit of parsnip and a bit of sweet potato smushed into my bean bake, with black beans and mushrooms and stock and stuff. When I boil those, I can use the stock, the boiling water, as a base for my stock for my gravy, so that's good. Right, background. I think it's got to be yellow. I think that's what's gonna match. And I should just sit here on video doing nothing. No, I am going to use these. The Naples yellows and ochres. I've used them already. So no, I'm not. I'm telling a lie. I'm going to use these and just try my hardest. Paler yellows. These. I tell you what they are. We have the light chrome yellow. The I'm just getting the names. The light cadmium yellow and the cadmium yellow. And we're going to try those. So my darkest I'm going to start is the cadmium yellow. Here it is. It's 107. You can't see it. Small. We'll do that in the corner. Yellow is my nemesis. I'm a bit frightened. But hey, I'm sure it'll be alright. It's not the end of the world if it doesn't quite work. Now, had I put yellow into my gold, this might not have been the best idea, but I think it balances the page. Whoops, out of the line she goes. There's not much yellow in this corner. So, okay, I'm just sort of scumbling it in a bit. And then we'll mix it with the next colour. There we go. Our next colour is the light chrome yellow. I think that's, yeah, I'm just looking at my colour chart. Oh, excuse me, that was a horrible big sniff, wasn't it? I'm sorry. So yes, when I've done all that baking, cooking, I used to make mince pies and things, but I don't eat them anymore, so I don't make them. There's usually a bit of grocery shopping to do on Christmas Eve. You've always forgotten something, whether it's the red currant jelly or the stuffing or the something, or you've got no milk or butter. There's always something, but actually we do our big shop on a Saturday, so we probably have had everything. My mum used to say, right, the shops are shut, that's nothing else can be bought, that's it. And used to be quite ironic because the cupboards would be absolutely groaning, and the fridge and the freezer, there'd be so much food to be there. No, you can't buy any more. So how could I buy any more? This is the light cadmium yellow. I'm just going to use this one over all of it, really. Hopefully I won't miss any bits. And then we would go, Mum, can we start eating the Christmas food? You know, because, you know, you buy the Christmas food, you're not allowed to eat it until Christmas. You know, can we start eating the Christmas food? Because it's Christmas Eve. She would go, well, once it's gone, it's gone. And you'd be like, how's it going to go? We've got like tins of biscuits. We've got savoury biscuits, sweet biscuits, chocolates. We've got, you know, Christmas cake, mince pies, Christmas pudding. How's it all going to go? We're never going to eat it all like in a month. Right. For me, that's not quite fancy enough. The difference between the yellows isn't very big. I'm going to go back in with the what's this one, the cadmium yellow in the corners, just to try and, whoops, darken it a little, but I'm gonna put a bit of something in the background as well. I'm just going to try and darken those up. I don't think, whoops, go out the lines. I can see it there, but I can't see it here. There. I'm going to grab a jelly roll. My page is going to curl. and do a little bit in the background. Hang on, put that back down. You can see my trick now. So we've got a gold, gold Gellyroll number 703. I'm just going to do some dots. I think I might have done that one for another one as well where I had a yellow background, but never mind, it's going to be the same. Maybe I should do some red. It's a bit late now, she says, as she's dotting in gold. There we go, a few dots. Dots, you can't see them anyway. Right, let's just put that back down so you can see it finished. And then I need to just move my desk, not my desk, the things on my desk. Hang on, I'm going to make a noise. I need to show you the whole page, so I've got to tidy up so you can't see all my mess. Away. So there is that, and if I tip it you can see the dots. So that's that one done. Now I'm going to zoom out, you can see the whole thing. How exciting. It's so curly. Let's, you can still see my mess. Never mind, there is the whole page. So I'm really pleased with it. Found it a lot of fun. There we go. Oh, it's going to reflect the light though. Let's put some Gellyroll on the other side as well. Oh, now the bottom's going to flick up. There you go. Let's straighten it slightly. There. You can't see. Just pretend those things aren't there. So there it is, all finished. And yeah, that needs to go there. There we go. So yes, I am pleased. I have had a ball with that. But just before I go, I need to remember to say happy Christmas. Have a fantastic day tomorrow, and whatever days you celebrate. I just celebrate for the whole of December, and the beginning of January. But anyway, I hope you have a really super day, whether you celebrate it or not, whether you're on your own, with family, with friends. I just hope that you have a super day, just doing something that you love. Even if you're working, try and take a little bit of time to do something fun. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Hoping that you have, yeah, a super day today and tomorrow, and hopefully see you soon. Happy colouring!